Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Words of Wisdom. Hey, I just noticed I have 8 subscribers. I am so grateful for that. Thank you for those who have subscribed to this channel. I am truly, truly grateful to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, the chapter you paid for in tears. Let me talk to you for a minute. I mean, like really talk to you, okay? Because I know where you are right now. This is for a selected few. You're confused, you're tired. You're replaying shit in your head trying to figure out why it feels like everybody you loved, everybody you trusted, everybody you showed up for somehow treated you like trash, okay? And you keep asking yourself, what the fuck is wrong with me? Well, let me tell you, nothing. That's the answer. Nothing is wrong with you. You're exhausted because you've been carrying way too much for way too long. Okay? You kept believing in people when they gave you every reason not to. You kept trusting folks who proved over and over they didn't deserve it. And you don't know how to be fake or cold or heartless. You don't know how to move with malice. You only know how to have a good heart. And God bless you. Okay? And yeah, that shit can be heavy in a world full of users, okay? But here's the part people don't tell you. Not every painful experience means you failed a lesson. Sometimes you were the lesson. Some of you were literally placed in people's lives as a crossroads, okay? A fork in the road. A moment where they could either level the fuck up or completely self-destruct. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be a toxic baby mama, baby daddy, whatever. That partner who drained you emotionally, financially, and spiritually, that person who cheated, lied, disrespected you, talked shit about you, put hands on you, ran your name through the mud, disappeared when you needed them the most. They didn't realize it at the time, but you were their karma. You just didn't know it yet. You thought you were getting the short end of the stick, didn't you? You thought life was unfair. You thought maybe you were paying off some past life debt, or cursed, or invisible, or easy to chuck, to discard. But what you didn't understand was this. Just like darkness has workers, so does the divine. And whether you signed up for it consciously or not, you were one of them. You walked into people's lives with love, patience, forgiveness, generosity, real unconditional love. And instead of respecting it, they tried to exploit it. They thought you were weak, thought you were gullible, thought you'd never leave, thought you'd always be there to clean up their mess. What they didn't know was that every time they fucked you over, they were signing their own karmic paperwork, and they're just adding to the list. Every time they fucked you over, that list got bigger and bigger for them, okay? And listen to me carefully. You didn't lose because they mistreated you. They lost the moment they chose to. That's why it's so important you don't sit in bitterness. You're allowed to be angry. Yes. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to grieve what should have been. But don't ever look back at your life and decide you were less than because you attracted low vibrational people. Okay? You weren't unattractive. You weren't unworthy. You weren't too much or not enough. You were just real in a world full of bullshit. And I'm saying this because I lived it. I've been there. Walking this earth feeling alone, feeling unsupported, feeling like everybody else got chosen while you got overlooked. Watching people who hurt you move on like nothing happened while you're left holding the bag, raising the kids, rebuilding, surviving, healing, right? You sit there asking, what did I do wrong? Why didn't they love me? Why did they treat me like I didn't exist? That's the shift. Okay? Here's the shift. Look back at every person who used you, drained you, lied to you, and then look. Look at where they are now. And look at where you are. Because now you're the one at the crossroads. You're the one leveling up. You're the one evolving. You're the one stepping into something people aren't ready for. And yeah, some of them are family. Parents who didn't protect you. A mother who didn't, treat you, who didn't treat you right. A father who claimed everyone else's kids but ignored you. Relationships, friendships, everything, anything that resonates with you. You did not imagine that pain. You didn't exaggerate it. But you also didn't let it turn you into a monster. You didn't get revenge. You didn't burn everything down, right? You didn't become cruel and cold. And that is why what's coming next is huge. Because here's the truth people hate to accept. When someone fucks over a genuinely good person, they don't just hurt that person, they trigger judgment. And karma doesn't rush. Karma doesn't announce itself. Karma waits until you're strong enough to walk away. And then it handles the rest. That's why right now, this moment, you have to let the shit go. The resentment, the grudges, the they owe me energy. You have to let it go. We're going into a new year, a new you, a new life, a new beginning. Not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you're about to step into your winning season, and bitterness will block it. You don't need to explain your pain to anyone who chose not to see it. Okay? The fact that you didn't retaliate, that sealed the deal. That proved to the universe you were ready for elevation. And here's the wild part. You're about to run into these people again, not because you're chasing them, but because life is funny like that. And when you see them, you're going to think to yourself, damn, what the fuck happened to you? Right? They now look tired, broken, drained, stuck in the same cycles, because while you were healing, they were accumulating debt. Some will apologize, some will explain, some will need you, and some will just sit in regret. And you'll feel something unexpected, not joy, not revenge, but compassion, because that's who you are. You transmuted pain differently. You turned on music, cleaned your house, prayed, cried, and kept moving. You didn't let their chaos turn you chaotic. And because of that, judgment is here. Not your judgment, universal judgment. The same people who ghosted you are getting ghosted. The same people who played games are being played. The same people who took from you are experiencing lack. The same people who laughed at your pain are drowning in their own, and you didn't have to lift a finger. You earned this timeline. You earned this peace. Okay? You earned this glow up. So, sit your ass down on your throne. Mind your business. Protect your energy and stay out of the way. Okay? You weren't crying for nothing. You weren't hurting for nothing. You weren't loving for nothing. You were the lesson. You were the mirror. You were the crossroads. And now you rise. Okay? And when you walk into your next chapter, whether it's career, stability, peace, money, love, whatever it is, those same people who doubted you, discouraged you, mocked you, or tried to keep you small, they'll end up needing something from you because of their karma. Whether it's a favor, a place to stay, money, whatever, some sort of support. And you'll finally see the contrast clear as day, because when you needed them, they were nowhere to be found. So don't question why your life unfolded the way it did. You were not unlucky. You were not stupid. You were not naive. You were assigned. And now that assignment is over. All you need to do is sit on your throne, protect your peace, and let the universe finish the job you started. Because you earned this chapter. Every damn tear paid for it. Okay? Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Thank you for listening. If this resonated with you or someone you know, please share this with that person or people. Okay? Honestly. And please like and subscribe. I would like to get to 20 subscribers is my number right now. I'm up to 8. I'm feeling great. But if you resonated with this, please share it. Please like and please subscribe. Share and spread the knowledge, the wisdom, and the love. Okay? All right. Stay strong and keep looking forward. Be blessed.